happiest of Fridays. And welcome to another edition of 5 Horror Movie Fun Facts starring me, y'all. So it's been a little warm where I live this week. So I decided it would be a good time to do a little Southern Gothic horror. One of my favorite genres. And today we're going to do one that is a deep cut. So hold on to your hat. Today's movie, Frailty. And that's 2001 for anybody that's keeping count. And also, spoiler alert. Big spoiler alert. The coolest parts of this movie I can't really talk about unless you've seen the movie. So if you have not seen the movie and you don't want it ruined for you, go watch the movie. Just take my word for it. This is a movie that is best watched without knowing much or anything at all about it. So favorite this video, go watch the movie, come back. Anyway, fun fact number 1. So the axe that Bill Paxton uses, the family axe, has a name. And the name is Otis. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's written right there. Otis is the name of the axe. I don't think that it's ever really explained why the axe has a name in the story, but Bill Paxton, who directed this movie, by the way, Bill Paxton explained that he wanted the axe to have its own personality. So he gave it a name. Now, how he came upon the name, he was scouting locations in California, Pasadena specifically. He came across a homeless man and being the nice guy that he was, offered to give him a little money. Now, the homeless dude wasn't about taking no charity. He's like, nope, I don't want your money. Thank you so much, but I'm not interested. So Bill Paxton said, hey, okay, that's cool. I'll buy something for it. What's your name? Yeah, that's right. He he offered to buy the use of the homeless man's name for his axe, Otis. So yeah, I guess shout out to Otis wherever he is. Assuming he's still around, this was 25, 24 years ago. Anyway, fun fact number 2. So it was originally in Bill Paxton's plans for the audience to see the visions that he was having. In the story, as the dad, every time he touches someone, he can see whether or not they're a demon and all the demonic things that they've done. And Bill Paxton was totally going to show us that. But his good friend James Cameron said, no, keep that out. Because people who are going to be watching this film are going to take everything that you show them literally, and it's going to divide the audience. It was a brilliant move because I honestly believed I was watching more of a true crime movie than an actual horror movie. Surprise. Fun fact number 3. So the beer can that Bill Paxton's character, the dad, drinks from is one can. It's one can. It's an actual brand of beer called Hamm's. And at the time, he could only find one Hamm's beer can in existence. At least one that looked like that. That would be time period, accurate. What they did was they opened the can off camera and used that sound effect over and over again when they wanted to have him open the beer, I guess. Yeah, you do what you can with what you got, basically. Fun fact number 4. So, okay, Frailty is actually based very loosely off of the exploits of serial killer Joseph Callinger. Or Callinger? I don't know. It's based off of this. See, Joseph here was caught after he killed 3 people and tortured 4 families. But the part of his exploits that is used in the movie is the fact that he enlisted the help of his 13-year-old son. Joseph here would go on to plead insanity and claim that God made him do it. His insanity defense did not work. Shock of shock. And finally, fun fact number 5. And in case you missed the first warning, this is a big spoiler. So when the father and then later the youngest son are slaying demons, as it were, there's never any blood on their clothing. There's no blood, there's no dirt, there's nothing on their clothing. I mean, when they dig the graves, they might be sweaty, they might be a little dirty, but there's never any evidence of what they'd just done. That is until Fenton has to do some demon slaying. At his first demon slaying, he's covered in blood. Everything's covered in blood. All on the walls, everywhere. So as it turns out, that was on purpose. At some point, the father explains that they are protected by God, and no one is ever going to catch them because of it. In effect, it distinguishes the divine protectors from the demon, you see. So yeah, that's this week's 5 horror movie fun facts. Join me next week when I shall have another for you. Bye.